사, 싸.
Hey, Sohyun, what's the difference between like the plain shiot and the tensed sang-shiot sound?
Good question. And I think that one can be tough to explain. What have you heard from teachers?
I've heard some say make just the shiot sound, but say it louder, and then others say things about something about the sound of the vowel after the shiot sounds different than after sang-shiot, but I don't really know, so I thought I'd ask.
I think some people try to make all the tense sounds by just saying them louder. But actually, you should be able to tell the difference even when you are whispering them. So loudness isn't the most helpful answer.
Well, do you think it's something that children just naturally grow up learning by the sound of it, or do their parents and teachers have to try to explain it to them? Here's how you make shiot sound, here's how you make sang-shiot sound. Like, is it confusing for children to tell them apart, or just natural?
Well, of course, there are some parts of Korean that even children get mixed up and have to learn better in school or from parents. But I think the sounds of letters and words comes very naturally just by hearing it all the time. To my ears, the sounds of tense letters sound very different than the non-tense sounds. But I know that to non-native speakers, they can sound very, very similar.
Okay, then what do you think are some of the best tips about how to make shiot versus sang-shiot sound?
First of all, I don't think people need to worry that much about it. It is something that will come naturally with time, practice, and exposure to Korean, and people will understand you pretty naturally by context even when you don't make the sounds perfectly. And I personally think that it can even sound cute when others try to pronounce the sounds and get them a little mixed up, like you. But I also think it is great when learners want to be as accurate as they can. So here are a few tips. Number 1, think longer instead of louder. It may help to hold out the shiot sound just a bit longer when making the sang-shiot sound. For example, 사, 싸. Number 2, as with all tensed letter sounds, focus on tensing your throat while you make the sound. You may notice it helps for your throat to be tighter or more tensed for sang-shiot and more relaxed for shiot. 싸, 싸, 사, 사. Number 3, same with your tongue. For shiot, your tongue is wider and more relaxed. While for sang-shiot, it is a bit more tensed while making the sang-shiot sound. 사, 사, 싸. 사, 싸. Number 4, you may also notice the sound of the vowel after the sang-shiot sometimes sounds a bit higher in pitch, especially when it comes at the first part of a word. 사, 싸. 사, 싸. 사, 살, 쌀. 살, 쌀. Okay, now listen to me say a few words with shiot and sang-shiot and see which of the 4 tips you notice. 사, 싸. 사, 싸. 사요. 싸요. 사요. 싸요. 살, 쌀. 살, 쌀.
Okay, and last thing. Are there any words in English, like with the S sound, you think sound closer either to shiot or sang-shiot?
Let me think. There's Sally. Sally sounds more like sang-shiot, sounds more tensed. Sally. Sun sounds also more like sang-shiot. Sun. Spin. Spin sounds more like shiot. Spin. Strong. Strong also sounds more similar to shiot. Snake. Snake also sounds more similar to guess. Yes, to me it sounds more similar to shiot, snake. Even though these are not perfect one-to-one, this sounds more like this. I mean, this is the pronunciation of shiot and this is the pronunciation of sang-shiot, but more similar. Certain. 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 That sounds more tense to me. So, sang-shiot. Well, I hope some of these tips help. And most of all, I hope you'll just be light and fun when speaking Korean. I think a happy smile and fun attitude go a long way. And I think Korean spoken this way is much nicer to listen to than exactly perfect pronunciation and without a smile. So, Don't be afraid to try and just speak Korean naturally and with confidence, even when you know it probably isn't perfect. Let me know if you find these kinds of short tip videos helpful and if you have any other ideas for sounds or words that it would help to focus on. I think you are infinitively awesome and I hope to see you in my community where I'm the most active these days. Well, bye for now. 안녕.